All right, guys, here's my video for problem 1C. So my 1C is very similar to yours, and mine says, the area of the right triangle shown below is 42 square feet. The segment XZ has a length of 8 feet. That's this bottom base segment. It says find the hypotenuse. All right, so I need to use the area formula here, and I'm also going to have to talk about the Pythagorean theorem formula here too. All right, so first thing I want to do is use my area formula for a triangle. And that formula says that the area of a triangle is equal to the base times the height divided by 2. So in my problem, the area is 42, so I'm going to replace the capital A with 42, and then I'm going to have the base, which in my problem is 8 times the height, divided by 2. So that's going to give me 42 equal 8 divided by 2 is 4 times h. Now I can find height, all right, by getting rid of that 4. So I'm going to divide by 4 to both sides. So my h equals the 42 divided by 4. 4 goes into 42 10 times, 2 left over. So my height is 10 2/4 or 10.5 or 10.5. All right. So now what you have here, right, on the triangle, what I had, all right, my base was the 8. I found my height is 10.5. Now the problem says find the hypotenuse, and that's what yours says. Okay, so after you've used this area formula to find the height, now you can use those numbers, your base that was given to you and your new height, and sub those into the Pythagorean theorem to find your hypotenuse. All right, so mine's going to look like this. So you know the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. My base is 8. I'm going to sub that in for a. You're going to take your number and sub it in for a. The height of your triangle that you just found using your formula here for area of a triangle, mine was 10.5. You'll have a different number, so I'll have 10.5 squared equals c squared. All right, so 8 squared then is going to give me 8 times 8, which is 64. The 10.5 squared is going to give me the 10.5 times the 10.5. I'm getting my calculator out to do that real quickly for you. Just had it with me. All right, so I've got 10.5 times 10.5 equal, I got 110.25 equals c squared. Now I'm going to add these two together. So the 110.25 plus 64 gives me 174.25 equals c squared. Now I know you know what to do after this. You're just going to take the square root of both sides. So square root of c squared is going to equal the square root of the 174.25. Square root of c squared is c. And then square root of 174.25 is 13.2 approximately. So I'm going to say c is about equal to 13.2. And that's my hypotenuse, right? On my figure, the c is your hypotenuse, so I found that. All right, guys, hope that helps. Have a good one. I'll be back shortly with my next video.